You probably know Sophia Loren as one of the greatest actresses in film history. A woman whose beauty, elegance, and powerful screen presence captured the hearts of millions around the world. She was not just a movie star, she was an icon. But did you know that even today, some of her old photos are still causing debate and strong reactions? That is right. Some of Sophia Loren's bikini photos from the past are being called too bold, even for adult audiences. And the story behind those images might surprise you. Sophia Loren was never famous only for her acting talent. She was also known as a trendsetter, a woman who refused to hide who she was. From the beginning of her career, people admired her confidence and the way she carried herself. She did not try to fit into a mold. Instead, she stood out naturally. During the 1960s, she posed for several photos that showed her wearing bikinis, something that was still considered shocking at the time. Today, those same photos are being viewed in a very different light. To understand why these images still spark conversation, we have to imagine the world back then. The 1960s were glamorous, but also strict. Hollywood had clear rules about how women were expected to dress and behave. Modesty was the standard, especially for actresses who wanted to protect their reputations. Showing too much skin could damage a career. And yet, Sophia Loren chose a different path. She posed confidently in bikinis that revealed more than what was considered acceptable. She did not hide her curves or soften her presence. She looked straight at the camera with confidence, charm, and self-assurance. For some people, these photos were empowering. They saw a woman who was proud of her body and unafraid to express herself. For others, the images were shocking, even uncomfortable. What makes these photos so powerful is not just the clothing. It is Sophia's expression. She is not shy. She is not trying to apologize for her appearance. She looks confident, relaxed, and fully in control. That combination, beauty, confidence, and boldness, is what still makes these images stand out today. Even decades later, they grab attention. Fast forward to the modern age. These photos are now shared online, where millions of people can see them instantly. Social media users react in very different ways. Some praise Sophia Loren, calling her ahead of her time. They say she helped change how women were seen in film and fashion. Others, however, are surprised or even shocked. They argue that the photos feel too bold, even by today's standards. So, why is there still controversy? First, the photos were far more revealing than what most actresses wore during that era. Second, Sophia's attitude in the photos is strong and confident, not soft or innocent. She is not just showing her body, she is showing her personality. That makes the images feel powerful rather than passive. But here is an important point many people forget. Sophia Loren was never trying to shock anyone. She was simply enjoying life. She was embracing her body, her confidence, and her freedom. She did not pose for attention or approval. She posed because she felt comfortable with herself. In her mind, there was nothing wrong or inappropriate about that. Understanding the time she lived in makes her choices even more impressive. The 1960s were not as open as today. By being herself, Sophia challenged unspoken rules. She did not follow fashion trends, she created them. She showed that confidence could be elegant and bold at the same time. People remember Sophia Loren not just because she was beautiful, but because she was fearless. These bikini photos remind us that she was bold long before modern conversations about body confidence and self-expression existed. Some viewers today may still find the images shocking. Others see them as a symbol of freedom and strength. So, what can we learn from this story? First, confidence is timeless. Second, history changes how we see things. What was daring once can still feel powerful decades later. And finally, Sophia Loren teaches us that being true to yourself can leave a lasting impact. Even now, her photos spark discussion. They make people think about beauty, culture, and courage. And yes, they still surprise audiences. But maybe that was always the point. Sophia Loren wanted to be unforgettable. In the end, these images are more than old photographs. They are a reminder that embracing who you are, even when others may disagree, is a true form of strength. Sophia Loren's confidence, charm, and daring spirit continue to inspire, even if some still find her photos a little too bold.
So, what do you think?
Were these photos truly too bold, or were they simply the expression of a woman who knew her worth and was not afraid to show it? Either way, Sophia Loren remains one of the most iconic figures in cinema, and these images are part of her lasting legacy. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this story, stay tuned for more fascinating looks at legendary stars from the past.